It's the NFL on EA Sports. All eyes are on Jamar Chase. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. The numbers a week ago for Chase: 9 catches, 111 for yards, and a touchdown.
And when it comes to individual numbers, he's leading the pack, and all he wants to do now is finish strong and secure a league title.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Now Burrow. This one hauled in by Sample and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line.
So here come the Colts to take over for the first time, and leading the way is the number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
The moment Anthony Richardson's name was announced as the 4th pick in the 2023 draft, it changed the landscape and probably our viewing habits with the NFL. He is must-see viewing. Tremendous athlete, not a lot of experience, but the ceiling as high as it possibly can be.
A look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every...
And now to the races down the right side.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
A throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And that is no good. He gave it a good run. That wasn't more than a foot or so wide to the left. And this will remain a scoreless game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through. And that one winds up no good.
2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Juju Brents. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10, it's Richardson. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. They go play action with Richardson. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, you get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
That is caught. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And Richardson looks to throw once more. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, we keep stats on everything, don't we? This is one that you don't want to have. That's a 2nd drop right here in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, I was going to say only in the 1st quarter. Certainly a ship that he wants to right quickly. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. Use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. His throw incomplete. Jamar Chase, the intended receiver. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. You look at this Colt defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Here's Burrow completing this to Chase. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Colts 43-yard line.
On the option left, it's Burrow. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 19. Now they go play action now. Burrow to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Burrow's throw caught by Tony. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Kadarius Kadarius Toney, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's Kadarius Toney who catches things with a touchdown reception. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates.
And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. Breaks a tackle. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Richardson off the play fake.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
3rd and long for Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
7-7, our score after 1. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez.
This is fielded at the 27. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. But you know what they say, especially at this point in the season, watch out for a trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything, every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it out in order to try and get the upset win. Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Mixon with a 1st down carry. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30.
And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down at the Colts 24. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
throw left side, complete to Tony. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Burrow throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Herb Smith Jr. from 21 yards away. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. If you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough, they couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. The toss here completed to Pittman. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Richardson looking to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing it.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by DeMonte Casey. And the Colts are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Score that tackle for loss to the Wyoming alumnus, Logan Wilson. 2nd down, here's Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 3rd down and 6. Richardson working from the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Throw taken in by Taylor, left side. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 2nd down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it.
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Nick Burton. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Short throw to Smith. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
From midfield now, Burrow. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. On now to punt, Brad Robbins. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. First and 10, it's Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Richardson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, here's Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Taylor. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Burrow looking to pass. It's caught. Smith. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times you just want to hang on the upfield shoulder and make the tackle. And you get caught in between and created a foul.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Here's 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Burrow on 3rd down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Now Burrow on first down. He completes this one to Mingo. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second down and a yard. Now Burrow. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Again, it's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Caught on the right side by Jones. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On it's the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the Queen City, and it's the Bengals leading this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Richardson looking to throw. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down,
Richardson to the air on first down. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Richardson got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Bengals 35-yard line.
Now a give to Taylor, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. That'll bring it 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at the 34. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
At the 40-yard line.
On second down, here's Burrow.
That'll be caught. It's Tony.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 31 yards.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Mixing up the middle. And he will take it all in for a Bengals touchdown.
Joe Mixon
Taking it in from the 20. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Second and 10, back to the air with Richardson.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his target. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Now Richardson, meanwhile, going to get this ball to Taylor.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Back to the air with Richardson.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. Gay's kick is good, and that will close the gap down to 14.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
The Bengals getting set to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6.
There he goes, right side. A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
At the 33-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Kyle Van Noy able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Play action. It's Burrow. That's over the middle and caught by Mingo. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here's Burrow. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now it's Richardson. A short throw pulled in by Woods. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 29.
On 2nd down, it's Richardson to throw it. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. They have certainly looked his way in this 3rd quarter. Another catch, and it's good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 6. And the Colts 1st down.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And taken down just shy of the 40. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. 2nd down, here's Richardson. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. 4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bengals will get the football back. Mixon gets the nod to start the drive. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been tough to stop. 8 for 10 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to have the first down and more than that. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Kadarius Toney with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Richardson now on 2nd down. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays. Harder to move him.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Colts first down. They needed 4, they got 8, and it results in a conversion on 4th down. Here Richardson yet again. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. And, boy, before the drive even starts, here's a timeout. Wow. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down in a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now Burrow had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Burrow looking to pass. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down, and comfortably so as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Now it's Burrow. It's caught. Smith. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. Ball resting on the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and 1. Now it's Mixon running right. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and the length of the football.
It's now 3rd and less than a yard.
Burrow will throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown! Jonathan Mingo from 10 yards out. And the Bengals stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
But that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
First down, Indianapolis.
Richardson working from the gun. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Colts.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Over the middle into the hands of Woods.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Now a 2nd and 2. On the handoff, Taylor. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. Here's Richardson to throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Back to Mixon on 2nd down.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took him. And got his man complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 46 yards.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Bengals, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves